Fire in the hole, let's cook some chicken shawarma. Stay tuned for the marinade. Hello and welcome once again to my barbecue pit. So what I got for Christmas this year is one of these things. This is a vertical roaster, and it's got some different sized spikes that you can put on it. It's got a really tall one. I'm using the next to tallest one. We're going to make some chicken shawarma, but before we can do that, we need to make a marinade for the chicken. So we're going to start this out with some Greek yogurt. We got a cup of Greek yogurt going in my bowl right here. Hope I got a big enough bowl. Probably not. Anyway, a cup of Greek yogurt. Get in there. Okay. Then we've got some extra virgin olive oil. We need about 2/3 of a cup of extra virgin olive oil. This is that olive oil that my friend John sent me, the Tuscan cold pressed or extra virgin olive oil. Really good oil. I'll measure that in the same cup that the Greek yogurt was in. About 2/3 of a cup of olive oil going into my bowl. Yeah, it's pouring slow, but that's okay. Almost a cup of olive oil. That's enough right there. Into the bowl. Get the rest of that Greek yogurt out of there. Okay, so we've got Greek yogurt, olive oil. Then we've got a lemon. We got a juice of lemon. I got an extra large lemon. It's going to be a challenge to juice this puppy, but we got to get the juice of a whole lemon in there. Oh yeah, that's half. Let me get the other half juiced, and we'll have it. That'll be the wet ingredients. I got a whole pile of chicken thighs in a marinating container over here. I'll show you that in a minute. Let's get this lemon juice in there. So it's the juice of one whole large lemon in there. Let me get my whisk over here, get some of this stuff out of my way. Get my little tiny whisk over here, whisk all this together. Get that lemon out of here, put the top back on the olive oil. We can throw that out. Whisking up so we've got lemon juice, olive oil, and Greek yogurt in the bowl, getting it whisked up. And now I've got some spices. Now let me tell you about the spices. If you need there will be a written recipe in the directions, but I just wanted to show you my spices. What I got here is, in the middle, cayenne pepper. This orange looking stuff is turmeric. This is cumin. This is coriander and cloves, ground cloves, garlic, black pepper, salt, and I forgot what that one was. I forgot. Oh man. Cloves, coriander, I forgot. Anyway, that's the spices that got to go in this. In the description will be a written list of all the different spices. Let me start over. Maybe I could do it right. Salt, pepper, garlic, cayenne pepper, cumin, turmeric, coriander, and cloves. And I can't remember what the last spice is. But anyway, yeah, we're going to get all that in there. All those spices got to go in that marinade. This is the marinade for the chicken, which I'll show you in 1 minute as soon as I get my container over here. So it's a beautiful looking stuff, conglomerate. We've got to mix that all up for my chicken shawarma. I probably needed more turmeric because usually it looks more of an orange color. It's looking kind of a muddy color. I don't know why. Yeah, but anyway, let me get that over there. Here's my chicken. I've got a pile, and when I say a pile, I mean a pile of chicken thighs. This is a lot of chicken thighs right here. But anyway, we're going to put this marinade, get it mixed up a little bit better than that, get it whisked up together. Get this all over my chicken thighs. for my chicken shawarma. It's gonna be good. Get that all over there. I'm gonna pop that back in the fridge and let it marinate overnight. And you know I'll be messing with it overnight. Every time I go by the refrigerator, I'll be checking it out. You get every bit of that marinade in there. Get that chicken, boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I've got, I don't know how many, a lot. Anyway, we're gonna get all that marinade in there. Get that marinated up. We'll pop that in the refrigerator overnight. Let that marinade, and we'll come back tomorrow and we'll load that roaster up and cook this chicken shawarma. So stay tuned. Okay, my chicken's been marinating all night in those spices. It looks and smells amazing. We're gonna get a thick piece of onion and put on the bottom of that roaster, that spit. That thing is sharp too, let me tell you. Get that on the bottom. Then I get a piece of chicken breast, or chicken thigh is what it is. Put it down here like that. Number one. Let's get the next one on there. Turn him like that. Kind of sideways to that one. There we go. Got a pile of meat started. Now another one. Should have put the biggest ones on the bottom and I didn't. That's on me. Let's get that one on there like that. Let's get another one on there. That's the biggest ones. I should have put them on first, but I didn't. Like I said, we got a pile of meat there. Let's get another onion. Stick on there. Didn't quite stick like it should, but that's okay. Let's get another big old chicken thigh. Marinated chicken thigh. Doesn't that look good? Oh man, that marinated smells so good. Let's get another one on there that way. What a pile of meat we got going on here, huh? Get another one. Oh boy. You can really, look at that pile of meat. Let's get some more on there. And pile it up high. Pile up the meat. Let's get some more here. Like that. I think I got the right size spit on there. I'm pretty sure I do. For what I'm doing. Get a next piece of well marinated meat. Whoa, what a pile of meat we got going on here. Let's get one more. Now we got two more actually. That one and the last one. There's our pile of meat. And the last thing, I'm going to top it off with a tomato. A tomato on top. Like that. That's beautiful, isn't it? A pile of meat. Let's get that on the grill and get it cooking and cook up some chicken shawarma. Stay tuned. My chicken shawarma meat mountain is on the grill. I've got a piece of cherry wood producing a light smoke. We're just going to let that cook. What we'll do is we'll come back after about 30 minutes and we'll rotate it to get more even cooking because all the fire's on this side and that side is like the indirect side. I'm going to have to put my rotisserie riser on here so I'll be able to put the top on the grill. But yeah, it's going to be great. We'll bring you back after about 30 minutes of cooking, see what that thing looks like. So stay tuned. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes. I want to get some of the juices out of the bottom of that pan and baste that chicken. The chicken is looking good. I want to spin that around also and get some even cooking going on there. We're going to have to turn this around. So like I said, it's been 30 minutes. It looks like it's going to take a lot longer than that because what you want, see these crispy bits right here? You want those to be all over that thing. We got to check its temperature. Make sure he gets up to about 150 degrees internal. We'll baste that tomato too. Why not? Why not? Because we can. Okay, let me get that thing spun around and we'll come back after another 30 minutes and see how she looks. Probably gonna take about an hour and a half, I think, to cook this thing. Let me spin it around. Give it a spin. Get the other side of it exposed to the heat. Looks like it's getting pretty well evenly cooked already, but yeah, let's keep going. We'll stay tuned. All right, my chicken shawarma mountain of meat is done. here's today's beer, one I haven't had in a long time. Lagunitas IPA, the legendary India Pale Ale from Lagunitas. I love this beer. I've had it before many times. I recently saw it at the beer store and I knew I had to buy it again. So let's go in with some Lagunitas IPA. This is a Turkish dish. I couldn't find Turkish beer. So I decided to go with Lagunitas, one of my favorites. Brewed in Petaluma, California. I think that's close to where Mr. Mega Fred Zeppelin lives. Pretty sure. Anyway, yeah, let's take a sniff of that. Smells great. Smells of hops and pine and citrus. Anyway, let's quaff the froth off of it. Ah, refreshing and delicious. Let me get some meat cut off of this meat mountain and make a pita, and we'll eat it. Stay tuned. Okay, I got my pita bread here. I'm going to take some of that meat that I carved off of that meat mountain, get it in there. I like those crispy bits, you know, off the outside of it. Then we've got some onion, some red onion, some tomato slices, a couple of slices of tomato. I've got some tzatziki sauce I'm going to put on there. Gotta love tzatziki sauce. And I got some pickles. I got some of those Grillo's pickles to put on there. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Give me one of them Grillo's pickles, man. Oh yeah. How does that look? Let me turn the camera around and get some of this in my mouth. Stay tuned. There you go, babies. That's my chicken shawarma. I can't wait to get this in my mouth. I can't wait to get a taste of this. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm going to try. Ain't knocking. That's the bomb.com right there. Look at that. Look at that. Chicken shawarma. Can you see that? I'm in pig heaven. I have to say a few things. Thank you to my daughter Rebecca, who gifted me that roasting thing. Thank you. Merry Christmas. And yeah, that turned out great. You got to try this, babies. Get one of those roasting pans and give this recipe a try. It's a winner. Those spices are unreal. Listen, you know what I always say, right? I say if you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, something a little different for you in the iCard today. Instead of a channel, I'm promoting another guy's video. And the guy's name is Eric, and he runs the channel Cast Iron Chaos. He made a video last week that I think is one of the best videos on YouTube. I want you guys to go up in the iCard and watch that video. And subscribe to Eric Cast Iron Chaos. You'll like his channel. He's into cast iron. He likes cooking things in cast iron. And yeah, go check him out. Go watch that video. Give it a thumbs up. I happen to think it's one of the best videos on YouTube. Pardon me. Good beer. Lagunitas IPA. Anyway, babies, that's my video. We'll see you next week. Bye!